Drivers. Today we're finally continuing a video after too many months. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip right now of where we left off from with the Dyna Performance forged carbon fiber steering wheel, and then we're gonna go pick it up exactly where we left off today because I finally got it all hooked up and it looks so cool. Jeez, boys, look at that forged carbon fiber steering wheel, Alcantara. I just cannot get enough of this wheel. I haven't hooked up the wiring just quite yet because I'm waiting on some terminals to go ahead and connect it to a 12-volt source. Don't worry on that. That is going to come in another video. Shout out Dyna Performance once again. I'll put my discount code right here if you want to get some of the carbon fiber for some money off. I am in love and obsessed with. All right, after doing lots of research and investigation here with Dyna Performance, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to hook this bad boy up because previously we didn't really know how to do it. So this is the fuse box we're gonna go ahead and tap into, and you guys already know the connections, but if you look at that area right there and looking at the fuse box, this is how you have to connect it, and this is the thing that literally stopped me from powering on. You need a 10 amp and a 5 amp to be connected in order for this process to work with that little splicer that I was talking about. With that, you're gonna run that cable all the way to your steering wheel. So that's what was preventing me from powering on, because finding a 12-volt source on these S197s isn't as easy as the other cars. So with the 10 and the 5, I simply just ran a wire from here and I hit it all the way through here. You just pop this out, like literally the full S197 interior pops out. Like you just pop this out. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's super simple. And then you run it all the way underneath until you get to that harness, and you plug it into the harness to get that 12-volt source. And if you look really closely here, I took that wire that I showed you in the beginning of the video and I spliced it to the wire that comes with this steering wheel. So essentially this is a pin wire. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. I'm really not a fan of wiring, but there's literally one opening that comes through this harness, and that is where this particular pin goes into. So essentially all you have to do is just pop this out, take that little lock off and squeeze this in there and lock it in. And then from here, we're gonna take this wire and essentially go all the way to that fuse box. So that is essentially how you connect it. This is all connected with the harness that's provided. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this up. I haven't done it just quite yet, but simply just tuck this away. Don't worry about that. And then with all that being said, let's go ahead and power it on, show you guys how it's working. And this is so cool. So with this, let's go ahead and connect it. And with the power, you get the welcome sign. Let me go ahead and actually redo that because it was blurry. Power, you get the welcome. You can adjust the lights. I kind of want to do the blue lights, but let's go ahead and fire it up. Get the welcome sign. So changing the menu is actually very easy. To check through all your parameters in your steering wheel, you just press this little button here. It shows you how much % of the motor you're using, how much fuel you left in your tank. It shows you the turnaround time of the tank if you wanted to do that, your RPMs, the miles per hour. And essentially, if you want to go ahead and adjust anything here, you press and hold on this button until you get to the next menu. And from here, you're able to adjust literally everything here. Like for the settings, to go inside it, you just press and hold that button. And then you could adjust the lights, you could adjust the miles per hour, kilometers, you could do Celsius to Fahrenheit. You can change the type of fuel that you have, so it is pretty cool. And then to go back, you just press and hold this button here. And then from here, if you want to do like lap time or anything like that, you could go ahead and do lap time, which is pretty cool. And then another thing that is something that you can do is, oops, this guy right here. Change the parameters and the colors of this. I currently like these colors. Green, yellow, and red is very cool, so I'm gonna keep it there. But if you wanted to change it, you could change it to whatever color you wanted to. And then last but certainly not least, you could go into this little icon here, which brings you to the fuel turnaround time. And then this just gets to the main menu. So that's pretty cool. You have a lot of different customization that you can do. And so far, it's pretty cool. I like this a lot. And honestly, I'm in love with the forged carbon, with the carbon fiber weave. Thank you, Dyna Performance, for this awesome transformation. Let's take it out on the road and see how it is driving. I kind of want to do it during the night, so let's check it out. So the sun is almost down. We're gonna try getting a day and night all in one, but dude, this steering wheel is where it's at. This is so sick. So this is it driving. As I go up in RPMs, you're gonna see these lights also increase depending on when I need to shift. I do need to calibrate this because the yellow lights, I'm only at like 2,000 to 3,000 RPMs and it's going to yellow, almost maxing out on red. I'll do one pull here to see exactly like where it goes at 7,000 RPM. But essentially I do need to calibrate this still, but it's still pretty cool to see the shift lights to basically tell me when to shift. But this so far is pretty cool. I'm loving this interior now. It is just, it pops like way better. Makes the SY97 actually look fun to drive. It's just the full driving experience that just makes things so much better. All right, we have a little opening. I'm going to do a pull to see how this works. We'll do a little couple downshifts, and it's already at yellow, so I'm definitely gonna have to redo this, but let's do some downshifts. There, it was at red like at 4,000 RPMs. I'm gonna have to change that, but so far so good. Car seems healthy, pulls great. And I highly recommend them, and it transforms your interior. Thank you so much, Dyne Performance, once again. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe down below, give it a big thumbs up, and stay tuned. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.